Welcome to the official postgame press conference for the College Football Playoff quarterfinal at the All-State Sugar Bowl. Please turn off all cell phones for the press conference. We will begin with Coach Kirby Smart and Gunnar Stockton and Dalen Everett from Georgia. As a reminder, the team locker room is also open at this time, and we also have breakout interview areas near the locker room. Coach Smart will make an opening statement, and then we'll open up the floor to questions. Coach?
Yeah, I'd open with the Sugar Bowl staff committee. Well, they did a wonderful job hosting us. Felt safe all week or the 3 days we were here. They did a great job of bringing New Orleans into our hotel, and I know our players enjoyed being here. It felt very different than last year in terms of the environment and everything. Great crowd out there today. Probably more partisan Ole Miss than ours, but it felt like you were on a road game with their atmosphere, and they had momentum a lot. It was a back and forth game. It's an incredible college football game. It's what the CFP was built for, to have battles like that. And that was basically every conference game we had this year. I felt like every game was like that one, back, forth, plays being made all over. And a lot of credit goes to Ole Miss. The defensive improvements they made, they played much better and tougher and more physical on defense, created some problems for us. And their quarterback is just incredible. I mean, he does an unbelievable job of not giving up sacks and making plays with his legs. And they made more plays than we did. And I got to be honest, that's part of football. They made more and out-executed us, out-coached us, outplayed us. But I enjoyed that game and that atmosphere. I am proud of our team. I'm sick that we lost, and there's things I would love to go back and do differently, but I'm just so proud of the way our guys competed when down 10 and just didn't finish it.
Please raise your hands and we'll get the microphone to you. And please, if you're asking a player a question, identify which player you're asking. We'll start right here on the right side.
Yeah, this is for Kirby. On that final third down that you guys had, what led to the decision to the pass there, and did you consider running the ball at all in that situation?
The last third down, do you mean before the field goal?
Yeah, your last third down when you guys had the ball.
We wanted to score a touchdown. I think we were on the 3 or 4. We wanted to score and win. I mean, the book says go win the game. We talked about it in between. I talked about calling a timeout, run it. They don't have timeouts, ease the clock down. You're playing for a tie doing that, right? And I just don't believe in playing for a tie. I had to go for a tie after we didn't complete it, but we knew we were going to leave them time on the clock. We felt like defensively we were playing well, and to be honest with you, it was a 2-point play to win the Sugar Bowl, or at least have a chance to win the Sugar Bowl, because they would have got the ball back. But I feel really good about that. I didn't want to, run it. We ran it on second, thinking that we could do it, and they got a look, and Gunnar did a good job checking that run.
We'll go to the left side, second row.
Yeah, Kirby, I think that was early in the fourth quarter when you guys had the punt team on, ran them off, put the offense on. What was the thinking there, particularly snapping the ball and trying to convert on that fourth down?
Yeah, we screwed that up a little bit. We had a misfire there. It was a change up from the look we had done twice, and we knew teams were going to sit back and not honor us because we had not snapped it on those plays in 2 different locations, 2 different times, and the ball was not supposed to be snapped in that situation. But that was on us as coaches. It was on me and our guys. It's not on the players, and Gunnar and those guys did a nice job executing it. But we did feel like we had lost momentum at that point, and the book says we needed to go for it. That's probably another way I would like to have gone for it, but we did not execute the situation really well there. It was a situation where it gave us an either or. We didn't have to snap it. We could take a delay. We could sit back and see what happened just to take a chance.
All right, right side, front row.
You already answered part of my question, but you went for it on fourth down 3 times in the second half. You mentioned you felt momentum was slipping away even when you had the lead. 2 of the 3 worked, the one. But did you feel like you mentioned Ole Miss was making more plays. Did you feel like you needed to have that kind of change of momentum?
Well, I don't know which fourth you're referring to. I think we had to go for one of them because we were down.
Yeah, you were down. There was like 3. You had 3 timeouts left. There's 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. It was 4th and 9, but you made it.
I couldn't kick the field goal.
Yeah, you could have punted, but you didn't. That wasn't
no chance.
No
punting
chance
there.
on that.
Okay, we're not going to get another possession possibly, and we had 3 timeouts to stop them if they didn't get it.
Okay, fair enough. The fake punt though, when you were leading, which worked.
We had lost momentum at that point, and we were leading, but I think we were leading maybe by 2 or so, and we felt like we could get momentum back with that play, and we felt like it was there, and the kids did a great job executing it.
We'll go to the left side along the aisle.
Despite the ultimately losing, you guys did rally down 10, and this is for Gunnar. I know you took a lot of hits today. Can you just talk about how you were feeling both mentally and physically when you're able to rally and tie the game late?
Yeah, just when there's time on the clock, we feel like we're still in the game, and that's what we did. And just playing for everybody on the team and just trying to give my best effort.
Go to the right side, second row.
Kirby, in your experience, does a play like that misfire that you talk about, does that stay with you for a long time, or do you think about it like you said, it was a good game and there was a lot of other plays, from your career? Like, do things linger a long time like that?
No, that's football. We made a bunch of plays. You can take that and the fake punt and call it even because that kept the possession alive. And we've made a lot of plays this year in those critical moments where we had guys jump off sides, undisciplined teams. I think back to I think it was Texas at home. They jumped off sides and we got a free play off of that. It's been really huge. We've gained more possessions than probably anybody in the country by what we've done, being aggressive and trying to do things that require discipline and execution. We just didn't execute that one. At worst there, we would have gotten a delay and given our punter, who's one of the best punters in the country, 5 yards to give up or call timeout. But we didn't execute. So in hindsight, it didn't work. But that did not cost us the game, let me assure you, because we came back, scored, kicked another one, got the game tied, had a chance to win it, called a good play for the coverage they were in, and we didn't make the play. The kid knocked the ball down on Oscar, and then we had 3rd and 5. We're going to have a chance to get the ball back and maybe win the 2-minute. And they made a good throw and catch.
Okay, we'll go to the left side.
Kirby, going back, I think you answered part of the question, but on that last possession, on 1st and 2nd down, you ran the ball. Were you thinking more of forcing them to use their timeouts in case you scored a touchdown, they would have limited time to score? What were your thoughts on that?
So we're number 1 or 2 in the country in red zone offense, right? Scoring TDs. What do we do well? We run it. That's what we do well. We run it down there really well. It's not very far you get to throw it. We've been really, really good at running and doing it. And by doing that, you also force them to call timeout, assuming they stop you. If they don't stop us, then they got time on the clock to go out there and run their 2-minute offense and try to score back. They burnt 2 timeouts. They were out of timeouts. And the decision was what he talked about. Do we run it on 3rd and just play for a tie? Because it's hard to run the ball in from 3rd and 3, or I don't know what yard line we were on. I felt like it was 3, 3.5, 2, like a 2-point play. And I like the call. I like the play. And I like going to win the game because I felt like if we scored there and we kicked it, we're up. And they got to score a touchdown to beat us. And I'm like, I'll take that every time with our defense in 2 minutes. So I like the plays there. If we run it and don't get it, then I'm sitting there playing for a tie, and I don't love that, or playing for overtime.
Go to the right side.
Kirby, I think in the first game against them this year, they had, maybe 10, 11, 12 yards in the fourth quarter, and Chambliss didn't do much. Did you sense a whole lot of a different strategy, approach, execution on their part in this game than you saw in that first matchup this year?
No. Not at all. I don't know what the stats say. I thought we played better defensively than we did last time. Now, we didn't play better maybe in the fourth. We played good in the fourth. We had a 3 and out and got the ball right back and went and scored. We just didn't the last drive. We go stop, bat a ball, 3rd down and 5. We play man-to-man. This guy's really good at throwing the ball. And, you can think that they might run the ball there because if they don't get a completion there, we're getting the ball back and they're looking at it. They played to win the game. And we played to win the game. We didn't play to go to overtime because, a lot of people would have said, 3rd and 5, let's just run it and, milk the clock out, or they'll call timeout. And they went for it, and they made a play, made a good play. So I don't know if your reference is we didn't play as good in the fourth as we did last time. We had a lot of momentum, and we were at home. That was a big factor.
Schematically or execution-wise, they looked any different? Obviously, Lane's not there. Maybe they
ran the same plays, and they ran them well. There's several plays. We got the quarterback running around out there, and he makes unbelievable plays. The play to Lacey on our sideline where we blitz a corner, and he does a complete circle around Leyland, and then he hits a deep over on Ellis in scramble. Their scrambles were explosive. And you think about Gunnar's scrambles that he had that were explosive. Both quarterbacks made some plays with their legs. A lot of credit to that kid and their offense.
Please raise your hand if you have a question for Coach Smart or the players. All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you, guys.